It's me, from before. This is our cringy ASMR video about barbecue stuff. Enjoy. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Juicy beef. Let's heat up the grill. First, you turn on the gas. Slowly, not fast. Slowly. Then, you turn the knobs to the ignition part. Usually there's a little flame. Then you either press the button, which breaks after 4 months of ownership of a barbecue, and you just have to use a lighter anyways. Then you light it. Then you're cooking. For charcoal, you need to load your unit with charcoal. This video is brought to you by Lump Charcoal. Now we're gonna take some charcoal in our Coleman Cookout Kettle Charcoal Grill, and we're gonna put some lighter fuel on that and ignite it, and then leave it alone. Don't put your food on it right away, or it'll taste like fuel. Once it's ready to go and the charcoal's nice and stoked, then you cook, and it's delicious. If you're setting up a Traeger pellet smoker, which is my personal favorite, but don't tell my boss, you need to load the pellets in the hopper, then turn it on. That's all. It'll load itself and heat up, and it makes everything taste wonderful and always consistent. If you're going to load your grilled Turismo pellet grill, you'll need to load the hopper with pellets, plug it in, and turn it on, and the auger inside the unit will do the work for you, and you get great consistent smoke all over your food. Pellets the way to go. Here's a fun fact about fatty beef. Kobe beef can only come from Japan. Otherwise, it's called Wagyu. So they take the same methods of treating the cow, like giving it massages, a very peaceful life, and like all of the great food that it wants. And it lives a very happy life, and then it's killed, and it doesn't see it coming. So nothing gets tough, and you get this incredibly marbly beef that just melts in your mouth. So if it's done outside of Japan, you have to call it Wagyu instead of Kobe, because that's a protected product. It's like halloumi cheese from Cyprus. You can call it halloumi if it's from Cyprus, or halloum if it's from anywhere else. Parmesan. You can call Parmesan Parmesan if it comes from anywhere. The best ribs I ever tasted were made by Chef Sean Voden. And we had him here, and he made the ribs here, and they were amazing. And every summer, he has a barbecue in his backyard, and I get to eat those ribs, except in a pandemic. So that was sad. Shout out to Chef Sean. Stay golden. I have had filet mignon, and I've made filet mignon. It's basically just beef tenderloin wrapped in bacon. Like most things wrapped in bacon, it's delicious.
Would you cook it on a grill?
You could, but you're probably gonna torch your bacon if you do that.
Would you cook it on a griddle?
On a griddle would be fine, yeah. Then you can like roll it around and get nice crispy bacon on it too. Sear all the sides. My heart, baby. Ribeye is probably my personal favorite cut of steak. It's nice and fatty, it's nice and meaty, it's lean in some spots, fatty in others, in the best ways. I mean, I prefer to do all of my steaks in cast iron, because then you get that crispy outside to it. You could cook it on a griddle, yeah. You could do it on the grill as well. You're just gonna render a lot of fat into the bottom of your barbecue and get a lot of flare-ups, and then it just tastes like burnt fat. New York strip loin is the most boring piece of beef that exists. While tomahawks just look cool. But I mean, essentially it's a ribeye. There's just rib bone attached to it still. If you're gonna go buy a tomahawk steak, I'll cook a tomahawk steak. James, I want to buy a tomahawk steak. I'm gonna buy one anyways, because you gave me the credit card. We're rich. Filet Mignon. Ribeye. New York strip loin. Sirloin. London broil. T-bone. Porterhouse. Tomahawk. Skirt steak. Flank. Hanger steak. Rump steak. Denver cut. Flap steak. Mark really likes smash burgers. Mark's behind the camera. And the thing that makes smash burgers so great is that it's paper thin and all the sugar in the meat has been caramelized, so it's super crunchy and delicious. But regular burgers are also great. You can't make smash burgers on a grill. Don't do it. But you can on a griddle. You just need to press them down, paper thin, and they take minutes to cook. If you want to see us make some smash burgers, comment below, and maybe I'll do it for you. Leave some comments about what you'd like me to cook next. Anything. I'll do it. I have infinite grills to do everything and anything. Even pizza. I did it. My favorite place to eat burgers in Toronto is at Tuck Shop Kitchen in the Junction. It's a great beef and pork mix patty, and the bacon is the best bacon in the city. You should go. Or don't. I'm not your boss. But you should go. I bet I can guess what brand of grill you have at home. Watch. Weber, Pit Boss, Coleman, Traeger, Vermont Casting, Vita by Paterno, Master Chef, Broil King, Crown Verity. I know I nailed it. If you try to put your steak on the grill too early and you have guests, just go sss until it does it for itself. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Juicy beef. Juicy steaks, juicy chickens, juicy juice. Do you prefer chicken breasts or chicken thighs? Leave a comment below. If you'd like to see more of our silly content, click like or head to our YouTube page, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get more ridiculous shit like this. I promise. But if you don't subscribe, we'll find you, and I'll break your grill, and that won't be good. If it is a Weber, I'll replace it with a lesser model, and you'll never know. Nothing will work the same.
He's got the squeakiest shoes.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more content. There's a bunch of people creeping behind the camera, and they won't come and whisper into this thing with me. But I suppose that's sensible, considering this is a pandemic, and I'm maskless shouting into a foam thing here that's just absorbing my breath.